Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kenji again. We're still at the IABC event at Expedia. Just got done with the tour and found a friend in Sarah Zaenger. If you don't know her, I'm sure you've seen her around at many of the events around the Puget Sound area. And yeah, without further ado, let me show you Sarah Zaenger, the Ohio transplant, who's got quite the story. She's been to Armenia, she's got a blog, she's just everywhere, and she's the coolest person. So, Sarah, how are you?
The coolest person.
Pretty much,
Very
Sarah.
nice.
Yeah, no pressure. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much like that. So, Sarah, I know you got a passion for social media and just wanted to learn a little bit about that. Why do you like it and what brings you to these different events around town?
Sure. I think the best way to network these days is through social media. It's really where you can get your foot in the door with individuals that you wouldn't get a chance to normally meet.
Okay.
People that I might not be able to walk into a meeting with,
Mm-hmm.
but have an open conversation with on different networks and
Really?
platforms.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. It is powerful in that way. Have you had any experience with that?
I have actually. I started tweeting when I moved to Seattle as a brand new stranger, essentially, to the city, and I realized that it was really important for me to develop a network, and I didn't know where to start. After being outside of the country for 2 years, it seemed really intimidating to try and find people who were in the area that I was interested in and accessible. And so through associations like IABC and PRSA, you can get those volunteer experiences and the sessions, the events or networking dinners, or drinks. But with social networking, it's a much more casual atmosphere to speak with individuals on a personal level. So I guess the best example of that is really an opportunity to do something like this, to really get out there and meet people that I may not have crossed paths with initially. Another example would be Shauna Kasi from Comcast, people that have a real presence in the city that are very personable.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Shauna's definitely good people.
Yes.
So, curious, what do you do?
Sure. Well, I do lots of things actually. I work part time for Shift Point Strategies. I'm an associate there that does some consulting work part time
Mm-hmm.
for clients in a number of areas, from basic traditional public relations to some of the more online newsroom,
Sure.
social media type things for our agency specifically. We're brand new to the area. Uh, Personally, I do a lot of networking and informational interviews in the city in an effort to develop the network. And I volunteer for Public Relations Society of America. I'm on the programming committee. So anyone who has ideas for programs should definitely get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to get that on the agenda. I also really enjoy exploring the city. And to be honest, I've spent a great deal of time just trying to learn my way around, do some great hikes, and enjoy the sculpture park.
Oh, really? Very, very cool. And you also have a blog? Is
I
that
do.
correct?
It's called My Experiential Learning. It's my experiences and what I learn from them. So sometimes they're professional, like events that I attend, and sometimes they're personal, like riding the Seattle Metro.
That's awesome. So people can find you on Twitter.
Yes.
What is your handle?
It's and then Sarah Zanger, my name. It's just Sarah with an H, and then Zanger. It's like hanger, only there's an E. Throws everybody off. Zaenger.
Okay, great. And so if people follow you, what can they expect?
They can expect to see a mix between three areas. I have a real passion for healthcare social media and how the healthcare industry is being affected by all of the communications that's taking place online these days.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of healthcare industry related. I also participate in the discussion HCSM, hashtag HCSM, on Sunday evenings, and so there's a lot of conversation that takes place with people from that. Another portion is job hunting. It's on everyone's mind, and specifically mine. And so any tips or any references that I can find that I can forward on. And then the last area is obviously an answer to the question of what you're doing. So I like to bring in twit pics and other opportunities to really show that I am a real human being. That's all for Sarah Zanger. I also tweet for @PRSA Puget Sound. Anything related to the Public Relations Society of America will come through me.
Oh, very cool. All right, last question, and also a very important one.
Yes.
What's your favorite dessert?
Oh my goodness. Well, ice cream, of course. You can't go wrong.
Do you have a flavor?
No, because it's all delicious. But if I had to pick, if I was forced, I would say Grater's Ice Cream in Columbus, Ohio. They have a black raspberry chip, and I hear it's Oprah's favorite. It's mine too.
I was unaware of that. Yeah, that's Sarah Zaenger. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And yeah, follow her. Like I said, she's really good people. If you see her out, she's very likely to smile at you. She's very smiley. So keep that in mind, and yeah, happy tweeting.
Yay! Did I look goofy? Let me